The war in Ukraine continues to haunt Europe with the fall of Bakhmut and Avdiivka. Russia is intensifying its attacks on Ukraine, and Moscow's next big target is to now capture the Ukrainian town of Chasiv Yar. Russia has ramped up its offensive on Chasiv Yar after capturing Avdiivka. And Moscow has said that its troops are only 500 meters out from the Ukrainian town, and Chasiv Yar lies some 10 kilometers west of the destroyed Russian-held town of Bakhmut. It is situated on commanding heights that is advantageous for defense, and the Ukrainian army has used the town as a regrouping point and also as a forward artillery base for its troops. The town also gives control over the surrounding areas. And according to reports, a Ukrainian official has said that the Russian victory in the city of Chasiv Yar will jeopardize the security of the remaining Ukrainian-held cities in the Donetsk region. The Russian military analysts have listed Sloviansk, Kramatorsk, Druzhivka and Konstantinivka as the fortress cities. They say that these cities in Ukraine's east will be accessible from Chasiv Yar, while the Washington-based think tank has described the cities as the backbone of the Ukrainian army's defense in the east. Now, according to reports, the Kremlin wants to capture Chasiv Yar before the 9th of May, the day when Russia celebrates its victory in the Second World War. With warmer weather setting in Ukraine, which is of course dependent on the United States to release additional aid package for it, with shortages of men and ammunition, Kiev of course fears that Moscow is preparing for a major offensive across more than 1,000-kilometer long front line. Now, the Ukrainian president even reiterated that the country has run out of missiles completely. And Zelensky has said that due to a lack of air defense missiles, Ukraine was simply unable to thwart a Russian missile attack which destroyed one of their biggest power plants in the Kievan region.
We ran out of all missiles that defended Tripoli. When someone says that our allies cannot provide us with this or that weapon, or they cannot be in Ukraine with this or that force, because that would be perceived as if Ukraine is engaging NATO in the war. Well, after yesterday's attack, I want to ask you a question. Is Israel part of NATO or not?
On the other hand, responding to the French President Emmanuel Macron's call for a truce in international conflicts during the Parisian Olympics, the Kremlin has reacted that Ukraine might use it as an opportunity to regroup and to rearm. The Kremlin has also said that Russia hasn't received any suggestions for a ceasefire in Ukraine during the Parisian Olympic Games, and the consideration of such initiatives is extremely difficult. The request made by the French president comes as, under an Olympic truce, suspending armed conflicts is a long-standing tradition. Macron believes that he can actually work towards achieving one when the Parisians host the Summer Games from the 26th of July to the 11th of August. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.